What is going on, friends? Hey, honey.
Yeah.
I'm live.
Okay.
I'm live again. I am alive again. Yes, I am. What's going on, everybody? All right. Well, things are getting interesting, aren't they? Are you enjoying the show, or is this just making you frustrated and angry? I've been following the discussion about what's going to happen with Q, what is going on with 8chan, what happened to the board, how come we can't access anything anymore. So I wanted to just jump on here for a little bit and give you all some idea about where Q has come from in the past, how the operation has kind of evolved, and where it's likely to go in the future. So on my on my last YouTube video, I actually went on QAnon.pub and I did a brief overview of Q's posts from the present time all the way going back to when he started. And I showed you how you have all these posts that have different colored edges, yellow, green, blue, purple edges, right, on all these different posts. And each of those posts with a different color represents a different board that Q has posted on. Go all the way back to the beginning, October 28th, 2017, when Q first started posting. Q is on 4chan. Okay, 4chan is the website. The board was politically incorrect. Usually indicated /poll/ right? And Q was on politically incorrect for a while, and then poll actually got infiltrated, and it was not secure. So Q then gives directions to board owners, all right, people who have the ability to set up a board. Q says, look, if someone sets up a board and it's secure, I'll start posting there, right? So Q has been directing this operation through the board owners and board volunteers to tell them, look, you point where you have a board set up that's secure, and I'll do a security check on it. If it's secure, I'll go there, right? That's kind of how this operation runs. There were several different boards that were set up initially on 8chan. After 4chan got compromised, Q moved to 8chan. This is about a month after Q was posting. Late November, early December. Q was actually posting on a couple of different boards. Calm Before the Storm was one of the boards. Now what happens is someone sets up a board, and they message Q and say, hey, I've got a board set up. If you want to go here, you can post here. So the board owner has to set up the board, and Q will then go on there, do some security checks, make sure that he has secure comms, and then decide whether or not he's going to post there. And if it's not secure, he's going to tell the people on 8chan, find another board, set up another one, right? So Q has gone from one board to another board to another board, and a lot of different boards on 8chan and one on 4chan. And now we've got this situation where the mainstream media is putting a ton of pressure on tech companies that support 8chan, not 4chan, which is much more popular than 8chan, actually. There's a lot more boards on 4chan. You go on 4chan, there's like thousands of boards on 4chan. There's only a few hundred on 8chan. It's a smaller platform. And nobody cared about 8chan. Most of the world didn't know about 8chan until Q started posting there. And lo and behold, the mainstream media starts screaming out outrage over the last couple of months about violence on 8chan. We got to shut down 8chan. We got to pressure the tech companies to deplatform them, take down their servers, don't host their their white supremacist hate, right? So the mainstream media has been going nuts on this because they want to shut down Q. And right now they've been successful. So the story is this right now. I've been following CodeMonkey on Twitter, and I've been looking at what 8chan has been posting on. They have Twitter accounts. 8chan has got some issues. It looks like their registry that registers their domain has been pressured into yanking their domain registry. That's what I've seen on one post. CodeMonkey is working on this from his ability to work on it. And so what happened with 8chan is when you host a website, it has to be hosted on a server. And the server has software that creates all the information that goes out on the internet to create the web pages. Years ago, it was primarily done through like a single server that would propagate the information and then disseminate it out into the internet. Well, then along came cloud hosting. And cloud hosting and what Cloudflare specifically does is a content delivery network. They take internet pages and they put them on multiple servers located around the world. And whichever geographic location you're in, that when you make a request to access a website, they're going to send you a version of that website hosted on a server closest to you, so that you get a faster delivery. And having cloud hosting multiple servers eliminates the problem of having a website being taken down through DDoS, disseminated denial of service, right? So what happened was Cloudflare decided we're done with 8chan. We're not going to provide their content delivery on our servers. They had servers around the world, they still do. And they're not going to allow 8chan to use their servers. So 8chan has to now find a different service. And they found one. They found a different server, different company that's going to provide distributed networking. However, it looks like that company has also been deplatformed. So what's going on right now is there's a lot of pressure from the mainstream media. They're putting the pressure on Silicon Valley tech companies to not do business with 8chan and anyone associated with 8chan who's trying to help them out. So right now we've got the situation where 8chan is down right now. The entire thing is down. All the boards are down. They're all dead. You can't access them. Now, I don't know. I don't have the technical knowledge to tell you if the data is gone or the data is still there. I think it's a hosting problem. That's what it looks like to me. So 8chan is obviously working with whoever they can to try to get this thing hosted again. And CodeMonkey is working. CodeMonkey is going to give 8chan a little bit to figure out what they're going to do moving forward. Who are they going to have the websites hosted with? Who's going to provide content delivery? Who's going to provide domain registry? All those things go into, there's a lot of moving parts in this, right? So I anticipate that they'll figure this out, and Q is likely just waiting for a board owner or CodeMonkey or someone to give him the sign that they have a secure location where they can do, or Q can post. It may be 8chan. They may get the research board back up again. It may be something else. I don't really know. I have no idea really what is going to happen in the immediate future. Other than I just want to let you know the Q operation is not over. This is far from done. Now, Q has been telling us for a long time attacks are only going to increase, right? Well, now you're seeing it. Now you're seeing what it looks like when attacks increase, right? They don't just take down a board, they take down all of 8chan, right? That is how important this is for the mainstream media and the deep state to silence Q. They want 8chan gone. And whatever board Q goes to, the mainstream media will go after that one. Look, do you think the thousands of hit piece articles against Q over the last year and a half, isn't it a little bit obvious what their agenda is? They want to silence Q. This recent FBI memo, this intelligence report that Yahoo put out, that look, I've examined it. I did a thread on it. You guys, if you've been following me on Twitter, you saw it. It looks like that memo is probably fake. It was not hosted on an FBI site, not a government site. I asked the article's author to contact me and give me, if she would give me information on this FBI bulletin, give me a link to a government website. She never responded. I did a FOIA request. I did a FOIA search. The information in that document doesn't come up on the FBI website or on the FOIA search. The document itself that Yahoo claims creates a new category of domestic terrorism is in absolute contradiction to everything FBI and DOJ have said about domestic terrorism over the last year. So, look, Yahoo puts out this article on a poorly sourced bulletin that looks like it was faked, and then everybody in the mainstream media broadcasts this thing as if it's real. That is how dangerous. And they, in this bulletin, they specifically claimed that Q and conspiracy theories are a terrorist threat. Right? The whole thing seems just fishy as heck. But that is the lengths that the mainstream media is willing to go to shut down Q and to shut down the movement and to frighten people into thinking that this movement is dangerous. So, like I said, the operation's not over. Q's got a lot more stuff to put out. I don't know when Q is going to return. I don't know where Q is going to return. But this is not a time to panic. I'm sure that Q and the team are discussing options for moving the operation forward. I am not privy to that. I don't communicate with Q. Q only communicates through the board. And when Q comes back online, we'll know more. I'm going to continue to follow the 8chan posts and CodeMonkey on Twitter. And whatever they put out, I'll continue to tweet that so that I'll keep people up to date. But right now, the operation's kind of on pause until they figure out what's going to happen with 8chan. So there you go. There's your update. I wish I had more information. Hopefully that information I did give you will be helpful. All right, cool. Trust the plan. Patriots are in control. Love you all. Take care. Catch you on the next broadcast.